Hello, friends. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my little button. There we go. Then I'm gonna share this to my other page, which is just like my personal Facebook page, and that's Rhea Coleman. So make sure that you are following me there. And then you can also select see first on there. So then you don't miss out on any tutorials. So make sure that you are doing that. Here we go. Awesome. And then I'm gonna post my shopping link right here in the comments. And then I'm also going to post my texting subscribe thingamabobber. Text Rayahope to 83361 to be alerted. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna pin that right there and we'll get started. Hi guys, how are you all? So yes, I pinned my shopping link right there, so you can find everything I'm about to use at rayahopebeauty.com. And then I also included that right there. So if you haven't yet signed up for the little subscription thingy mabobber, then you should definitely do so. Because I just send out a text before I go live every time, just saying, hey, I'm going live, so you don't miss out on any of my tutorials. You can also turn on the live notifications, which are up here. The three little dots will be able to notify you when I go live. So make sure that you click those three little dots and turn on live notifications. And make sure if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and click your bottom left-hand corner, that little share button. That way you can refer back to this. They notice you have a shirt on today, babe. I'm take it off? Oh my gosh, stop it. He said, you want me to take it off? Now I forget what I was saying. But what was I saying? Oh, sharing. So yeah, make sure you click that share button, and then you can refer back and you can invite your friends to watch. You guys are too funny. Nothing. I don't need to pep your ego anymore. I know, I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I leave tomorrow morning. The reason we're doing my makeup today is actually because, does anyone else do this? Like when you get ready or when you're packing for a trip or picking out an outfit, like I cannot feel like I have like, okay, this is, oh, he logged on just to read what you guys are saying. Jeez. I feel like I can't like pick out my good outfits and be like, this is gonna look really good unless I have my hair and makeup done. Does anyone else do that? So we're literally getting ready right now just so I can pack. Oh, happy birthday, Karen. Yay. And you're spending your birthday with us. I feel so special. All right, thank you so much for sharing, you guys. I so appreciate you all. So thank you for doing that, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna try to take you guys along with me at corporate as much as I'm allowed to. I know there are some stuff that I'm not gonna be allowed to share, but you guys know me. I love having you guys with me. So if you don't already, make sure that you follow me over on Instagram, because that's where I'll be posting mostly on my Instagram stories, just because it's easier and it's faster. So if you aren't following me on Instagram yet, definitely do so. My name on there is Rayahope, but that's pretty much my name everywhere. Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So if you ever want to see any of my content, just look up Rayahope and you'll find me. Yay, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, you guys. I appreciate you all. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So we're gonna be using our Liquid Touch foundation today in the shade Lace. I've already shaken it up and squeezed the little topper, and then now I'm just gonna squirt like, I don't know, 3 drops-ish on top of my powder concealer brush. And this is my favorite way to apply the liquid foundation at first, just because it applies it very quickly and very evenly and not like at all thick. So I really like that it kind of like thins out the consistency almost, just so you don't have like a crazy buildup of Liquid Touch on your skin, but mostly just because it's fast is why I love it. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. It still feels very unreal, and I'm sure it will continue to feel that way until I come home. But the Liquid Touch foundation that I'm using right now comes in the collection called the Ready Set Prep collection. It's the perfect way to get it on sale. So if you haven't yet grabbed it, I highly recommend it. It's the best and cheapest way to get a ton of product. You get the foundation, concealer, primer, and setting spray or setting powder, and then you also get a little purse. So you get all of those things for a really good discount. I think it's like 20% off. Did you prime first? Always. It's a crime not to prime. So now I'm gonna just take my same foundation, just kind of dot it around my face. And I do this every time, like 2 layers, but the first one is more like a base coat, and then the second one is going to be like really full coverage, and this is really gonna compact the makeup into place and make it look super, super smooth. You can already see that huge difference. Look at my under eye. This is applied with a brush, and this is applied with a beauty blender. Isn't that amazing? You can really see the difference on how much like fuller the coverage is when you're applying it with the blending bud. A week, Deborah, or 5 days. It's going to be fun to hear all about. I know, I'm so excited. I hope I can like share a lot with you guys, but like I said, I'll be definitely on my Instagram stories the most. So make sure that you are watching there, and it's super easy to watch Instagram stories. All you do is go to Instagram and you'll go to my page, Rayahope, and then you click on my profile picture and the Instagram stories will begin to play. So I know we're not all like tech savvy with Instagram, so that's how you do it. Yay, I'm so excited. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. Hi, Gladys. Yeah, 5. But I'm gonna try to go live when I'm at my hotel room, but we'll see if I'll have the time and all that. I'm bringing on my skincare, so at least I'll be able to do a skincare live with you guys. But make sure that you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on anything, which is super easy. You just click the 3 dots up here, and that's how you can turn them on. Or you can sign up for my subscription service, which is right here. Text Rayahope to 83361 to be alerted. I'm just too late to hear your announcement, but I will watch the replay. I know it sounds silly, but I do think you're wonderful. Aw, thank you. Doesn't sound silly at all, but thank you, Linda. I didn't really have any big announcement. I just wanted to spend time with you guys before I leave, and I always have to do my hair and makeup before I like pack or like try on outfits, because I feel like you don't really get an idea of how good it looks or not good it looks until you have your hair and makeup done. Does anyone else do that? Difference between say buying the blender from Unique and from Walmart. So the blending buds from Unique are one made for this coverage, and they're a little bit more dense than your average beauty blender. So one, they don't soak up the makeup as much as another brand would, but they're also made from a different material. So they're not, it's like so hard to describe. To me, they almost feel like a wetsuit, like that material. They're amazing, incredible. They make your makeup look so incredibly smooth, so incredibly full coverage. They help to minimize the appearance of pores. They add moisture into your skin because we're using them damp, so I wring them underneath the water and then wring them out so no water falls from them. That's when you know they're ready to use. Yes, the blending buds are the best. And you get 2. You get the large and the small, and they're $17, and they last like forever. I'm going to Unique's corporate building in Utah. Yeah, you totally agree, Sarah? I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. Yay! All right, so now we're gonna take a dry beauty blender. This one actually is from Walmart, and we're gonna take our setting spray and just mist it on there. And now I'm gonna take my Touchable translucent setting powder. I popped the cap off mine because I like to use a technique called baking, which is essentially just taking a lot of it and packing it around your skin to absorb any natural oils that come through. And it also just mattifies the makeup look and helps to minimize the appearance of pores, but mostly it just helps the makeup stay in place and look flawless all day long despite humidity or sweat or oil or anything like that. So if you have oily skin, or you work outside, or you work around food with all of that like heat and oils in the air, this will really, really help your makeup stay in place. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you, guys. I got fun of you. I got the message you were going live. Oh, yay. I'm sorry you had trouble, but I'm always right here, same place. Every time when I go live, I'm always on my page called Rayahope, but I always do share it to my other pages. So if you follow me on Facebook on my personal page, Raya Coleman, I'll be there too. You just have to wait like a second longer until I share it to that page. So just keep refreshing. Once I send that message, it usually will take me just a few minutes to get on live, to open all my bottles and to set up my little stand and everything, get the kids, situated, and then I'll always go live. You love the facial brush? Oh my gosh, me too. My makeup tends to come off throughout the day. Yes, Heather, this is gonna really, really help keep that makeup in place. So instead of your oils like pushing against your foundation, make your foundation come off or making it look runny or really oily, it's just gonna absorb into this. The only reason that I would say not to use this is if you had dry skin or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. In that case, you could still use it. You're just gonna use it less of it. So it usually comes with this mesh plating. Utilize that mesh plate because it prevents a lot of product from coming through. So you can absolutely use this product, you're just gonna use a little bit less of it. Yay, always damp the blender. Yes, with any type of foundation, not the one that we're using for the setting powder though. Only the ones I use for foundation concealer do we make damp. Soft enough for sensitive skin, absolutely. It's definitely soft enough for sensitive skin. All right, so now we're gonna set our under eye and brighten it. So this is the option for you if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles or you have dry skin. You're gonna wanna set your concealer like this, not like that, like this one. Or if you have super oily skin, you can utilize both. But you're gonna take the pressed powder, and I'm gonna use the shade Scarlet, but you can use your true shade or you can go down one or two. Just message me and I can tell you what I would recommend for your skin tone. And then you're just gonna take that dry beauty blender and you're just gonna push it right underneath your under eye. That goes like all the way underneath your bottom lash line, and you're just gonna press it just like so. And what that does is it essentially does the same thing that our setting powder did. It's just gonna absorb any natural oil, and it's just kind of like filling in the cracks, because the concealer and just like our under eyes in general crease. Even if you're not wearing makeup, it still creases. So when you're using it this way, it just kind of melts in that area. So almost is like cement, where it's just like, nope, you're not creasing, you're staying right where you are at, right where you're at. Still bake even with your skin. I just do it with the stick. Yes, absolutely. How do you operate the mesh? Stupid question. No, not a stupid question at all. So you will want to use a brush kind of like this one. This one's by Morphe. It's a 438 brush. But you just want something a little bit smaller and more tapered and fluffy. And then the mesh plate is like in the middle. You'll just kind of push it in that like this, and then you'll push it on your under eye just like that. If you want to see how I did it, I also did it on my mom. I did her makeup like almost a week ago, but I have that tutorial saved here and on my YouTube channel. So if you just want to scroll down on my page or go look on my YouTube channel, I have both of those tutorials saved there. So you can see how I used it with the mesh plate. Thank you. I'm gonna give you guys full outfit details after I get off over on Instagram. If we don't have those, so no other blender. I would grab them, Rekka. They make such a huge difference. They're worth the money, like 1000%, and they last a really long time. Yeah, you can use your true shade to set it. Absolutely, Carol. I just like using a shade lighter because it really brightens up your under eye, which makes it actually look a little toner and a little more youthful. So I really like that option. And then now I'm gonna use my pressed powder in my true shade, which is Satin. And we're gonna just set everything and make it look really well blended. And this is also giving us a little more full coverage and just like a super flawless, almost airbrushed finish. So if you love that like porcelain doll airbrushed finish and you don't have this pressed powder yet, you definitely need to. It's so incredible, and it's really great for sensitive skin, dry skin, mature skin, literally everyone's skin type. It's incredible for. Just make sure you're applying it with a big kabuki brush. I find that this is the best way to apply all pressed powders when you're doing full coverage like this, because it's applying it very lightly, very evenly, and not at all heavy or uneven. Yes, this brush is the best. But message me for the link to this. If you don't have this already, just shoot me a message and I can give you the link. Talk to me about that brush. I know it's so good. Message me and I can give you the link to it. What's good for oily skin? So Ashley, I have oily skin, so you're basically just gonna copy my exact routine. So we did the Liquid Touch foundation, we did our Skin Perfecting concealer, and then I set it with both the Touch Bold setting powder and my pressed powder. And then we also highlighted using the shade Scarlet and then the shade Satin for all over. So if you're balling on a budget and you can only afford to grab one pressed powder, I would get your true shade. And then you can even set your under eye with that using like another beauty blender. Yes, message me and I can give you the link to it, because as soon as I get off Facebook, all of my comments like disappear. So I can't find the comment where you're asking for the link. So just shoot me a message, which is super easy. You just tap on my face, a little description window should pop up. Tap on my name, it's gonna take you to my page, and then just find the little message icon and you can send me a message that way. If you want the pressed powder, Ashley and everyone else who's wanting to try any of this makeup, everything's available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. I'm not sure if that link is clickable while I'm live, but you can always type it into your web browser. So rayahopebeauty.com. But you can always message me and I can give you the link to it. Where do you get that big brush? Debbie, send me a message and I can give you the link to the brush. All right, so now time to contour. We're just gonna kind of do like a more subtle contour, but you're gonna go from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth with the powder concealer brush, not the powder concealer brush, that's the other one. This is the tapered blusher brush, and you're gonna start horizontally, and then you're just going to kind of dust this from the from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth, just like right in that hollow, just right there. And then turn it vertically, and then you'll just kind of go over that area, and it will soften up that line and just make it look very natural. And you can already see it beginning to form. See how this on my face looks much more chiseled, my under eye looks much more brighter, my cheek looks much more plump and higher up. It's really gonna elevate your face and bring it up and kind of taper it off. Oh, it is clickable. Okay, cool. I just tried and it doesn't work. So Carol, I think you know my website by now, but rayahopebeauty.com, that's where you can find everything. And you can always message me too. If you can't find anything on the website or you just want me to send you a link for anything, I would be more than happy to. Just need to send me a message. Okay, it is clickable. Okay, cool. Yes, please. I know you can go to the store and find this, but then I don't get the credit. So if you could message me and I can give you the link to it, I would be forever grateful. And that goes for all the makeup. And forewarning, I get this every blue moon, but sometimes people will be like, oh, I found the foundation on, Craigslist or Amazon or whatever. If you see this anywhere else that is not a Unique Presenter's website, do not buy it. And I'm saying that because I am in fear for you. Because if you find this anywhere else, any of the Unique products, anywhere else, they're either expired, they're used, or they're fake. So don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the few pennies that you'd be saving if you do find it somewhere else. You're always gonna wanna buy it through a Unique presenter. Unique does not put it out anywhere else, and that goes for Lange as well. Lisa, what was your question? Sorry to message you, gonna want to make sure you know how grateful I'm. Aw, thank you. And don't ever say sorry for messaging me. I love talking with you guys. And if you have questions, that's why I'm here. I know you guys are like, sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. This is what I do for a living. So please ask me questions. If you guys didn't ask me questions, then I wouldn't have anything ever to do. Yeah, don't buy it on Amazon. Don't buy it on eBay, Craigslist, nothing. Nothing unless it's from the website. Even if she's a person saying, oh, I'm a Unique presenter. If you buy it from me, I can give it to you. No, buy it from the website. That way you are covered under the Love It guarantee as well, which is our return policy. It's so good from Unique. If you don't love anything for any reason, you can just return it. So heck yeah, make sure you're in that Love It guarantee. Thank you, Carol. I so appreciate you. Working on hearts and it stays. What was that question, Angela? Sorry. Do you have tools? Never seen the makeup. So everything is right here, rayahopebeauty.com. That's where you can find everything. Hello, Mary. I was ordered through you. Aw, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. All right, so now for blush, give us some color. We're gonna use the pressed blush in the shade Supple, and we're gonna take the blusher brush. Key with blush is always swirl it in the cap and then just tap it on the apple of your cheek. This applies it very lightly and very evenly, so you don't get like a chunk of blush somewhere in your face. And you're just gonna stick closer to the bronzer and then just work up to the hairline just like that. Isn't that such a pretty blush? This is the shade Supple. It's one of my absolute favorites just because it's really great for every single day. It's not loud, it's not too much. It just gives you that flush color and it starts to accentuate your cheekbones. So pretty. Which pressed eyeshadow would go with that, Samantha? Would be Gingerly or Astute. I really like those two with that liquid eyeshadow color. Contour your nose that way. You do too? Yes, you just squeeze it and run down the sides. It's like so fast and easy. I love it. Sure you're playing your mom, and I loved it. 46 with huge dark circles and writing nothing works. I was like a cocoon. Carrie, have I color matched you yet? If I haven't, message me. I would love to help you. I learned that trick the hard way. That's why it says it's not returnable or something. I don't get mad. Message me, and I can always help you if you guys have questions on the return policy. Can you do a fall eye? I can. I won't today, but I can very, very soon. Absolutely. I did one actually the other day using the press or the liquid eyeshadows. The liquid eyeshadow in the shade Willed. It's this like burgundy, like rustic red. It's so pretty. It's like the best one for a fall eye. So if you love like good fall eyeshadow, definitely pick up the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Willed. It's on sale in this month's Kudos. So you get 2 of them. So I would get like that color, and then I would get like an everyday color like Reverend. All right, so I'm highlighting right now. So I'm taking my Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Lustrous and just like a fluffy brush from Stilazzi. It's a tapered cheek 510 brush. And I'm just tapping on the highest parts of my cheekbones. Look how pretty that is. See how it just gives you that like bronzy glow, almost like a dewy look. So pretty. And these 3 colors, Hermosa in the bronzer, Blush in Supple, and the highlight in Lustrous, all 3 together just are like made for one another. It gives you the most gorgeous like bronzy highlight. It's so good. So good. All right, so now time for our eyes. So just confirmation of the Kudos. Yay, I'm so excited for you. Yes, absolutely. Brandell, I hope I'm saying your name right. Yes, message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation if you're needing any recommendations on foundation or eyeshadow or anything. Yay, your order shipped. Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna take the liner shader brush, or not liner shader brush, I cannot speak today. This is the Lash Brow Comb. And we're using the metal side to comb through our eyelashes, and I always do this step way before I put on my mascara because our eyes have a tendency, our eyelashes have a tendency to crisscross, get all crazy as we sleep or we rub or we wash our face. So definitely going through with this really helps to get your lashes ready for mascara when it's time for that. So if you sweat a lot or live somewhere where it's really humid or work around food where it's like really hot and you're causing you to sweat, the setting powder would be amazing, Melinda, for you. It's gonna really absorb all of that sweat, so it's not gonna push against your foundation. I don't wanna see the pressed shadows. I'm actually going to use the pressed eyeshadows today. No liquid today. I know, he does. Him and my son. I'm always like, do you guys know how to walk softly? So all the time, and it stays on so well. Oh, I love it. All right, so for our eyebrows today, I'm gonna take it on back to the OG days where I used both products. So I wanna show you how you can use them like together. So you can use this by itself, you can use this by itself, or you can use them together. So this is what I used to do all the time. It was my favorite, especially for learning to do my eyebrows. This just was the easiest thing for me. So I start here where I have all the brow hair, and then I take it to the arch, and then I take it through the tail, and then I'll follow the tear duct straight up, and then underneath, I'll kind of like cap it off, just like that. And then what I would do, so I basically would use the pencil to outline my brows, and then I go in with the Lash Brow, I'm like miscalling all of these pencils or brushes. We're gonna take the Brow Artist brush, and then we're gonna take the Brow Obsession palette. I'm gonna take the angled side right here, just tap in the pomade, tap into whatever color matches the best, and then I would start here where I have all that brow hair, and then I would just basically color in. This is kind of how I learned how to do my eyebrows, because at first, like tracing the shape of my brow with my brush was really hard for me, just by learning. And so the pencil was the easiest thing to kind of learn to create that shape. And then this was the easiest thing to just add that color to them, making them look bold. So if you too are drawing on your eyebrows and you're having a hard time figuring out how to do it, definitely recommend doing it that way. So using this to kind of outline and using this to fill it in. No, my eyebrows are not microbladed. I use the Esteem Lash Serum every single night before bed. It's made for your eyelashes, but you can actually use it for your eyebrows too. And it helps hair growth and also helps it to like appear more like fuller too. So I started doing that, and I think it really, really helps. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're just outlining our brow, like so. And then once you've outlined it, then we're gonna fill it in. So again, tap it in the pomade, and then tap it in whatever color matches the best. And then you're just going to take it through. And we all know how to color in the lines. That's exactly what you're doing. And doing it this way actually helps the products last longer because you're not using like a ton of pencil, you're not using a ton of powder. So you're gonna have both products for a really long time. So if you are trying to save and not have to buy products too often, this would be a really good option for you. Just like so. Okay. Isn't that fast and easy? So easy. And then doing your brows actually makes it appear that you have much more room for eyeshadow. So if you have like hooded eyes or smaller eyes, more squinty eyes, this is really gonna open up that area, making it appear that you have much more room to work with. So the other colors for this, the pink, and then, so this one's a cream highlight, and this one's a powder highlight. So it gives you options to clean it up and highlight that brow bone. So you could use it on your finger, just kind of push it on the brow bone, or you could use the flat side of your brow artist brush. Does it help with breakage? I curled my eyelashes and they broke. Yes, absolutely. Helps grow and strengthen. So that kind of ties in everything. So if you have, if you're trying to grow your lashes or your eyebrows, or you don't have any eyebrows, or they're really blonde, start using that Esteem Lash Serum at night through them, and you're gonna see like amazing results. Use primer on my brows and totally works. Yes. The brow pencil is amazing. I love it. Your stacked wedding rings and your fingers so pretty. Thank you. Fill my brows in lightly with the pencil and set them with the gel. That's a really great idea. Do you prefer the pencil only? So I personally only I would prefer just the pencil just because it's really fast, but I realized that like back in the day I would use both, and that's kind of what helped me learn to do my eyebrows and give me the confidence just to use the pencil. But so that's how I learned, and I love to teach you guys how I learned, because I was a tomboy. I had no idea how to do makeup at all, and so I feel you. I want to give you guys like a good reference, and you know, if I could do it, you definitely can do it. Yeah, so waterproof mascara was bad for your eyelashes, it dries them out. I think that it's true depending on what brand you're using. I know our mascaras have the Esteem Lash Serum infused in them, so all of our mascaras are actually gonna help your eyelashes grow. So it's not true for ours. So it's so neat, I know. Well, I'm kind of OCD, so maybe that's why it's so neat. I'm like cleaning it up after I'm done. But yeah, so you get that pomade and then you get 2 powders. But I love that it comes with 2 powders because we don't all fit into a nice, neat little box. Like some of us, you know, our eyebrows aren't light, they're not dark, they're kind of auburn, like it just depends. So I love that the brow palettes give you options with colors to use. Does pomade help your brows to not look powdery? Yes. But you don't want to use too much of it or else it'll make your brows look shiny. But it will keep the brows, like if you have long brow hair, it'll keep them like in place. The pink in the brow palette doesn't really go on as bright as it looks. That's correct. It's more of like a cream highlight. All right, so now for our eyes. Like I said, I'm not gonna do liquid eyeshadow today. We're just gonna use my favorite brow palette, my favorite eyeshadow palette. So on our website, you get to pick all the colors. So these are the 8 that I chose for this one. So this is Fervent, Marvelous, Gingerly, Jealous, Astute, Visionary, Gullible, and Covetous. That's all those colors, and you can always message me and I can tell you what they are again. But these are like my favorite. Like out of all of our pressed eyeshadows, these are the ones that I use like time and time and time again. So for today's eye look, we're gonna start here with this color Astute. It's just like this really good light brown really. And we're gonna take that on the fluffy crease brush. And we're gonna start first with this color, and we're just gonna pop this all over basically. It's gonna be like our base color. We're gonna start with this. Don't have to be super neat and tidy. Just on the brow, and then of course throughout the eye. So I always do rainbow, zigzag, and then we'll go back and do it again. And I always like swirl on this outside corner. So rainbow, zigzag through the eye, just like that. Thank you. Yes, the eyeshadows are magnetic. I'm gonna join a team later this week. My first review Urology skincare, yay! Yes, you will save money by joining first. If you're wanting to make it a business, I definitely recommend joining first. But if you're just wanting to like get a discount, it's honestly more hassle to join just for the discount because we get paid through a third party, and it's not an immediate discount, it's through commission. So if you're wanting to join to make it a business, 1000% do it. If you're wanting to just get a discount, it'd probably be just best to go through the collections and sets, because those are actually discounted like a lot. Like a lot. 20% all of the collections. So good. So if you haven't yet checked out the collections and sets, definitely do so. They're on my website, rayahopebeauty.com, and then you're just gonna click on sets and collections, and they have them for everything. Skincare, makeup, eyes, lips, foundation, you name it. All right, so now we're gonna take this color, or I have been taking this color, which is Gingerly. It's like this caramely brown. It's so good for fall because it gives you this like crisp fall leaf look. So now I'm using the shade Gingerly, and I'm using the same brush, which is the fluffy crease brush. So I started with Astute, and now I moved right on in with Gingerly. You look like you've been doing this for forever. I've been at this for almost 4 years. And honestly, like the more you do it, the better and easier and faster you get. But if I can do this, I know you can. Just something that I learned with eyeshadow is to not be so hard on yourself. The moment that I stopped like trying to make it look perfect, the more perfect it started to look. It's so odd, but it was so true. Like the more I wasn't afraid to like put it in here and to make it go higher up and just kind of throw it on. And I saw other girls do this. I saw other girls like throw on eyeshadow, and I'm like, why can't I just put it on that mindless? Like I'm over here like making sure I'm getting it perfectly. Stop, because let these products do the work. So fluffy crease brush is what you definitely want to use, and then you're just gonna do the exactly rainbow zigzag, just like that, and it's gonna go on there good. Don't worry about it. All right, so now we're gonna take this color right here, which is, I always forget if this one's Visionary or if this one's Covetous. I think it's Visionary. Yep, I do know my products. All right, so we're gonna take this color right here, which is Visionary. It's almost like a metallic rose gold. It's really, really, really pretty. We're gonna pick that up on our deluxe brush. And now we're just gonna push it onto our eyelid, just like this. This is one of my favorite eye looks just because it's so easy, it's so fast, and it looks so stunning on, especially if you wear glasses, especially if you have smaller eyes, because it really draws the attention to the eye without overpowering it. Isn't that amazing? Like, which eye do you look at first? This one, like draws your eyes straight to it. And this is my favorite brush for applying pressed eyeshadows on my eyelid because it picks up the product so beautifully without hardly any fallout. So amazing. And all of these pressed eyeshadows have primer infused in them, so the holding power of them is so, so good. They don't crease, they stay on. They're not smudge proof, but they have amazing hold power. So if you have fine lines or wrinkles on your eyes, or if you have oily eyelids, definitely suggest to snag this. The pressed eyeshadows are so good. And you can pick like whatever colors you want. Whether you wanted just one, whether you wanted 4 and make a quad, or if you wanted all 8. They have options on there underneath the eyeshadow tab for all of it. Makes it so easy. Not pretty? Doesn't it draw the attention to your eyes and makes them look like they're popping, huh? Visionary is this color. It's so gorgeous. Definitely one of my favorites. And very pretty for fall. This almost kind of is a fall eye look, so you're welcome. What about the liner shader brush? We're gonna go right in with that. I still need to order it, but that's when you'd use it right now. So right now I'm gonna take the shade Gullible, which is this chocolate brown, and I'm just gonna tap that on this liner brush, but you can use the liner shader brush for this step. And I'm just gonna drag this along the lower lash line, and this kind of is going to smoke out my eyeliner, but it's also going to kind of give it like a more cohesive finished eye look, which I'll show you here. It actually opens up your eye look, opens up your eyes a little bit too, which is funny because you'd think it would make them look smaller. But ta-da, hold on, that doesn't look even. No ta-da, hold on. Sometimes I can't tell until I look up and look at you guys, and I'm like, oh wait, mama ain't done. Okay, much better. But come on, where's the light? Oh, there you go. Does not really like make it look finished, This is like making me annoyed right here. It looks like I have a gap. There we go. Look at that. Such a huge difference. So again, we're gonna grab Gullible and just drag it. But isn't this eye look so easy? We did Astute, Gingerly, and then Gullible. I'm sorry, Astute, Gingerly, Visionary, then Gullible. So pretty. Love your makeup in my 60s. Just want to look my best. Absolutely. Powders seem to make my lines even worse. So Denise, there's some powders that would make your lines look a little more, draw the attention to them, but I can help you. Message me and I can give you a full recommendation on what you should grab and what you should use for your skin type. Yes, me too. Any age, exactly. This eye look would look good on everyone. All right, so now I'm gonna spray with my setting spray. And the reason that I do that before I do my mascara, one, it's going to prevent my lashes from being like wet. And two, it's also going to prep and prime my lashes for my mascara. And we definitely always want to make sure that we're setting our makeup with our setting spray, because it's going to take away that like makeup-y look or the powdery look, and it's just going to make everything look super, super flawless. Yes, I will list all the colors as soon as I get off in the comments. So if you guys haven't commented yet, make sure that you comment something, a hi, a hello, a heart, a smiley face, doesn't matter. Just if you comment something, Facebook will alert you. It'll say like, Raya commented on her live video. And that way you'll know that that's the product list. I also upload every single eye look that I do in the looks tab on my website. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, definitely do so. It's so cool. So you go to my website, rayahopebeauty.com, and then you can click on the product menu. It's like 3 little lines. Click on the looks tab, and then you just will type in Rayahope. All of my looks will pop up if you type in Rayahope, all one word. And if you do, then you can see not only the finished makeup look, but you can also see the full product list, which there's a little tab on there that just says add to cart. It's so easy. So you can add to cart, or you can like change out the colors or change out the products. And there will also be a link right there that will start playing the tutorial. So it's a really cool feature. So if you wanted to see my mom's makeup look that I did on her, or if you want to see smoky eyes or everyday or something simple, I got all the looks, girl, and they're all on my looks tab. Thanks, Dawn. Donna, I think I missed one of your comments. What did you ask? So I never heard that waterproof mascara dries out your lashes. So we're actually just talking about this. I can't speak to like other products drying out your lashes, but I know our waterproof mascara is infused with our steam lash serum. All of our mascaras are, so that's not true for our line. But I can't speak to like all makeup lines. Do you use the mascara before the lash primer? No, so I just use the lash primer. You can see it, it's like that white on there. So what the lash primer does is it helps your mascara stick better, look more bold, look longer, and it also is nourishing your eyelashes, which the more you nourish them, the slower your lash cycle will go. So your lashes will actually be a lot fuller than they normally are. So highly recommend to definitely grab the Esteem Lash Serum, which helps your lashes grow, and the lash primer. You can actually get all 3 in the lash trio, which is under the lash sets option, and it's discounted and you get all 3. So you'll pick the 4D lash trio. Does the lash primer dry fast? Super fast. Yeah. Super, super fast. But I find that just like applying it first and then going right in with the mascara is enough time. But isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at those lashes. Gosh, this 4D is so incredible. I love it. And it lasts a really long time. This is actually my first tube that I got when it first released. So it's been out for like, oh gosh, how long has it been out? 5 months? I've had this for like almost 5 months. So crazy. I need all that. Yes, the lash trio. No, it does not clump, especially if you're using the lash brow comb, which we did. Remember when I combed through my eyelashes? That really helps kind of like space them out so it doesn't clump at all. I just did the bottom, no mascara on my bottom lash line. Watch you. Oh, thank you. I know I usually will just use eyeshadow for the bottom lashes. Thank you. I'm gonna post the full product list in the comments. All right, so now for our lips, I'm gonna use a new lip combo today and a new lip product. So, excuse me, first thing we're gonna do is the lip liner in the shade Plush. This reminds me of a Kylie Jenner color, and it's like not near anything that she would charge for a lip liner, but it's only $15. It's smudge proof, it's matte, and it glides right on. So where I start to draw my lips, I go right on my lip line. So right in this area right here, and then you're just gonna trace your lips. Oh, I love that, Sherry. So backwards yesterday, put waterproof first, then 40. You're awesome. It's funny. But I love this lip liner. This color, because it's like the same color as my lips, so it makes overdrawing your lips so easy. Okay, so lip liner on. And then another really positive thing about lip liners is not only does it make your lips look much more pouty, but it also is gonna hold your lipstick into place. No Prudent, who are you? I love you, Sarah. Yes, Plush is definitely my second favorite. I might start using it more because every time I use it, I'm like, why don't I use this all the time? So now we're gonna use this this product right here. This is our Crush Powder Lipstick. This is not used enough live, I swear. These are the coolest formula ever. It's a powder lipstick that dries into a matte liquid. It doesn't pull, it's not drying, it doesn't crack. It's so creamy, and the colors are like pigmented, and they are like smudge proof. If I know we're gonna have a long night, if we're going to a concert or a wedding or whatever, these are like my go-tos, because not only do they look matte on and they have an amazing like just appearance, but I can eat a cheeseburger and they're not gonna come off. So I love, love, love these. They're so good. Oh, I already did that one. What color goes good with Pampas? Oh my gosh, so many. Pampas is more of like a burgundy, so all of the reds would look really pretty with that, and you can also kind of mix that with the different colors, but off the top of my head, the shade Loaded in the lipstick looks really good with Pampas. You want Ryan to do my makeup? Is that what you're saying, Megan? That would be actually really funny. All right, so we're gonna go in first with this color. It's called Compatible. And this is gonna be like a brown nude. And we're gonna take it all the way to the lip liner. And now these are super easy to apply. All you have to like remember is that when you're taking it out, just be gentle because it's powder. It's like a true like powder. Like I'm trying to show you guys without like spilling it. And then you're gonna put it right here. And then you just glide right on. And it's the coolest formula. I'm sure he would do good too. He's good at everything. Aren't used enough. Yes, I totally agree. I know, I don't know why I don't like reach for them more, but look how pretty that color is. Just like a good fall nude. It's like a brown, it's kind of like a mauvey brown. But Compatible is the name of that guy. And as you saw, it just glides right on. It's so, so good. And then you can always like clean it up if you, I feel like I went a little sloppy with my lip liner today. So just clean it up a little. And then I really love this brow brush, the Brow Artist brush that we use for eyebrows, because it takes this flat side and you can always like clean up the edging. I didn't even know powder lipsticks existed. I know, they're the coolest formula. If you haven't tried these yet, I highly encourage you to do so. They have the best color choices on there. So they're called the Crush Powder Lipsticks. They're matte. Look at how like gorgeous that is. It just like glides on. It has like a smudge proof hold. So tips for getting like that smudge proof, like longevity of it. 1, pair with a lip liner. 2, don't eat or drink anything for like 5 to 10 minutes after you apply it. Let it like really saturate your lips before you go into like eat or drink anything. That way it'll last even longer. have their husbands do their makeup. Okay, we'll have to do that when we get back, maybe on vacation or something. Thank you. How much are they? I think they are 26. They might be less than that. And there's a lot of colors. I think there's like 8 colors. I know, isn't this such a pretty combo? So that was the lip liner in Plush, and then the Crush powder lipstick in the shade Compatible. Thanks, you guys are so awesome. And then what I like to do too on them too, to add, so if you have like dry lips, I'll sometimes, which I don't really feel like digging it out of my case, is you can top with lipstick over it. So even if you're like eating or drinking or something and that lipstick started to fade, this underneath is like gonna have an all day hold. Lawn treatments, yay, Megan, congrats. I'm so excited for you. All right, so that was the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna miss you guys when I'm on my trip, so be sure to head over to my Instagram. My name is Rayahope over there, to catch all of the Instagram stories while I'm at corporate. And I'm gonna try to hop on live while I'm there in my hotel room to do at least the skincare live, just to hang out with you guys and clue you all in on all the exciting things. So make sure that you sign up for my little subscribe thing, which is you text Rayahope to 83361 to be alerted, and or you can click on the 3 dots up here and you can turn on live notifications. But yeah, so I hope you guys all have a wonderful week since it's like Sunday. I'm actually gonna hop here on Facebook in like 2 minutes to do a hair tutorial. So, because like I was saying in the beginning of this, I cannot pack unless my hair and makeup are done. I like need to see like the full ensemble, right? So I'm gonna hop right back on here, same place, to do a hair tutorial, just like curl my hair really fast. So if you wanna come hang out with me again, I'll see you in like less than 5 minutes. But everything I just used is available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. And please send me a selfie, send me a message. Like, I would love to color match you while I'm traveling and while I'm just being all by myself. So message me so I, 1, have someone to talk to, and 2, that I can help you guys. So if you haven't yet done so, please send me a message, a selfie, a question. If you need any help with anything, I'm here to help you guys. I love you all. See you soon, and I'll see you actually in a few minutes. Bye.